In the cosmic crucible, where new stars and planets are born, will some of them harbor the spark of life? Imagine a world where life takes forms that defy our imagination. Creatures that breathe methane, plants that glow in the dark, organisms that thrive in subterranean oceans. In the vastness of the cosmos, the search for life leads us to explore the limits of what is known and to question our own conceptions of life. But how can we identify life on other planets, in worlds so different from our own? Assembly theory offers us a new perspective to address this fascinating question, a tool to decipher the complexity and search for the traces of life beyond Earth. Life on Earth manifests itself in an astonishing diversity of forms. But what characteristics define life? How can we distinguish it from inert matter? Assembly theory proposes that life is characterized by the ability to create complex structures in an organized and directed way, as opposed to the random processes that they occur in non-living matter. It's like comparing the building of a sand castle to the formation of a rock. The castle, with its defined structure, requires an organized process, while the rock is formed by the random accumulation of sediment. The assembly index is a measure of the complexity of an object, calculated from the minimum number of steps required to build it from its basic components. The higher the assembly index, the more likely the object was created by a biological or technological process, rather than by random processes. For example, a simple water molecule has a low assembly index, while a complex protein, such as the hemoglobin that carries oxygen in our blood, has a much higher index. Assembly theory has important implications for the search for extraterrestrial life. Scientists can use the assembly index to identify biosignatures, molecules that indicate the presence of life. By analyzing the complexity of molecules found on other planets, such as in an exoplanet's atmosphere or in Martian soil samples, scientists can determine whether they are likely to have been produced by biological processes. Assembly theory is based on the idea that complex molecules, such as proteins and DNA, are indicative of life. These molecules have a high assembly rate, meaning they are unlikely to form by chance. Furthermore, autocatalysis, the ability of a molecule to catalyze its own formation, is a key process in the evolution of life, as it allows for the replication and propagation of complex molecules. However, assembly theory is not alone in this quest. It is complemented by other scientific disciplines, such as biology, chemistry, and geology, to better understand the origin and evolution of life. By studying life on Earth, from the extremophiles that inhabit extreme environments to the complex ecological networks of tropical forests, we can learn about the possible forms that life might take on other planets. Technology plays a crucial role in detecting life. Scientists are developing increasingly sophisticated instruments to analyze the composition of the atmospheres and surfaces of other planets. These instruments, such as mass spectrometers and space telescopes, allow us to detect complex molecules and search for biosignatures that indicate the presence of life. But the search for extraterrestrial life also poses challenges. One of them is avoiding contamination with terrestrial microorganisms. Scientists must be careful not to confuse terrestrial biosignatures with those of other planets. It is also important to develop instruments and analysis techniques that are sensitive enough to detect biosignatures in extraterrestrial environments, which can be very different from those on Earth. Recent advances in assembly theory have led to new insights into the origin and evolution of complex systems. Researchers are exploring new avenues, such as applying the theory to different environments, from social systems to artificial intelligence, and developing advanced life detection technologies. The future of life detection is promising. New space telescopes, such as the James Webb Telescope, and missions to exoplanets, such as those planned to explore the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, will allow us to study the composition of the atmospheres and surfaces of other worlds, searching for signs of life. Space exploration and the search for extraterrestrial life are one of humanity's greatest adventures. Assembly theory and new technologies will help us answer the question of whether we are alone in the universe. This search is a challenge that drives us to expand the boundaries of knowledge and explore the unknown. Assembly theory offers us a new tool to identify life and understand its place in the universe. It invites us to reflect on the meaning of life, our place in the cosmos, and humanity's responsibility in exploring and protecting life. The search for extraterrestrial life and understanding the origin of life are challenges that inspire us to dream of a future where humanity expands beyond Earth and connects with other life forms in the universe. Have you been fascinated by assembly theory? Has it made you see life in a different way? Leave us your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more science videos.